Call the meeting of the City Town of Council to order. Mr. Clerk, call the roll.
Sheasley,
Here.
Fisher,
Here.
Roudstraw,
Here.
Mylum,
Here.
Cook.
Here. All right, let's go through the agenda. On the minutes. Any questions? On the bills? Adam. It's Adam. We have questions on the bills.
I think we had a answer. It was just a question of water fountain, put a new water fountain back over in city, police department.
Yeah, they changed out an old water fountain and put in one of the new ones.
There was one at there, right, as you walked in there, right by the desk. Okay, I just wondered, this was whatever, when the filter, no, $130 some dollars shipping, why didn't we go get it? Where'd it come from? Yeah, I don't know. News. Drinking.
Was the total cost of the shipment?
Yeah, it's 139.99 shipping. Oh, 15. Yeah. Yeah,
We have a contract with them.
ProDrinkingFountains.com.
It was procurement, that was the cheapest one. We found 3 sources for it and it was only found.
Okay, the other one, Cheers at the senior center. The $1,100 for Cheers, but any idea about that?
No, the chairs are dilapidated.
Did you say Cheers?
Cheers.
Chair.
Chairs.
Yeah, cheers.
Chairs.
Cheers.
Okay,
Cheers.
I thought you said
Cheers.
here.
Yeah,
They do
the bar
stretching on the
Boston.
chairs.
Been there,
They do stretching on the chairs, they have aerobics on the chairs,
Right.
and last thing I'm gonna do is have no person fall on the chairs.
I just didn't say how many. Well, like that.
It's on appeal, how many chairs? Churches. Did that come from Barnesi's? Okay, so,
Was that about?
yeah, so this came from Barnesi grant.
Right,
It just,
yeah, that's why it's out of the CMO, not the general.
CMOs at 0014.
So the CMO is a separate fund, it's custodial maintenance is what CM stands for. And it's like all the little money that the city holds on behalf of other organizations and it's like restricted for spend, so like behind the stats force money. For example, is sitting in there, the city cemetery, funds are sitting over in that custodial maintenance. Fund outside of our general fund.
Any other questions on the bills? Who wants to take it? Next is a resolution for the natural playground. Do we have any questions on it? Okay, next is a resolution. To say for $1,000 for the wastewater infrastructure engineering planning grant. For the Fillmore Energy Pump Station. Questions on this? Comments? Do we want to do council on it?
Sure.
What do you want?
All right, next is a resolution. From our city engineer. We're in the Niagara Street mill and overlay and drainage improvements. Questions on this? Comments? Okay, something. Right. Here, do you have a left?
No.
Council, do you have a left?
Like to.
Person, particular person?
Before you make a motion to go to executive, I would say, if the council, no, to invite in the elects, and they were elected in the third and fourth ward council, that they did certify the election, so they should be invited in.
Alright, so Councilman Sheasley is making a motion to go to executive session for personnel of a particular person. All those in favor?
Hey, we said, gotta do it at the end, Jim, we gotta do it at the
You
end.
know, like when I said that, I know which, sorry, people. This is right. Yeah, but brain party move. That's okay.
You don't technically have to switch seats.
Well, throw these two out.
So obviously, we're in executive session.
I have about 10 people. I have a putting in the waiting room. Move 1 second.
Alright, around the room, Mr. Sheasley. Mr. Fisher.
Yeah, I got a concern from a resident. That, there was an issue, a stabbing on Delaware yesterday.
Yes.
Was the person responsible arrested, or is he still at large?
The person responsible, I'm waiting for a final report, female was taken to the house.
The victim. What about the perpetrator? Is the perpetrator arrested, or is he still at
I
large?
believe she was arrested, as she.
Chief, the question was, there was a stabbing yesterday on Delaware. And is the perpetrator been arrested, or is the perpetrator still at large?
Still under investigation, suspect, interviewed, suspect.
The suspect's been identified.
Was interviewed and, released at this time, investigation is still open.
But there's no at risk to the public, there's no outstanding person, no risk to the. Yeah, that was the question I got from the resident, they wanted to know if there was an outstanding person, there's a threat to the public, or if it was just. If you guys are aware of who the suspect is and are handling it, so.
Isolated incident,
Isolated incident, yep, okay, that's all I was saying, okay, that's for me.
Chris, I had a call from a resident from the second ward regarding a rat problem. Is Eric out there?
So he's sure. We thought we were very bad.
Eric, regarding that property I called you about
Yes.
today, you'll be sending notices out to the neighborhood.
Standard 250 feet.
Perfect, okay,
Yeah, Joel's already talked to Mrs. Carmel. On it,
okay,
yeah,
What's the address?
72 Highland,
in regards to 5 can.
yeah,
Right, 5 Kings, the abandoned house, right, the one that's been vacant since 2020,
2019.
before that, but it's been uninhabitable since, there's still a Department of Health
Yeah.
notice on the doors uninhabitable.
Yeah, for lead paint.
Yep. Oh, for lead paint.
Yeah.
So, FYI. Yes,
Yeah. I don't know, but they had political
Yes.
signs in the front lawn this year. No,
Somewhere.
somebody put something on it, but there's no one living.
No one lives there, nobody can live there.
Right, no one can live there, it's uninhabitable.
alright, perfect, thank you.
No problem.
Alright, Mr. Rouse. Mr. Mel,
All's quiet in the hill.
Mayor,
So a couple of quick things, passing around, the mayor's breakfast coming up. Andrew will be there, I'll be there, I'll Bill, Bill's happy to come down. It's our Rails to Trails agreement, it's our, working with the Rotary and, keeping our lines of communication with them. The networking, open, which is really huge, so that's, Thursday morning, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Going down to Closing Pavilion. So everyone, don't forget Friday night, I'll announce it also at 7. Friday night is it's a wonderful night. It's all set, we have vendors, Mr. and Mrs. Claus coming down, we got the sleigh coming down, we got vendors on Main Street, the senior center will be open for a warming area for people. It's gonna be cold, we will lose a couple of vendors every year because it's too cold, but it'll be a nice night. And then the tree lighting is at 7:30 at Clinton Park. So that's the event there.
Food trucks or anything?
Pardon?
Are there any food trucks this year?
No, we have the vendors come out, like the John Bender does hot chocolate, the Elks are doing some type of soup. We've got all different vendors come out.
Coffee or shoot, probably have.
Everybody does something out there.
Yeah. So is this Friday?
That is this Friday, correct. Then I'll take Mrs. Claus over to the Clinton Park, we do a countdown from 10 down, 0, start the lights, turn on the lights, everybody's cool, then we all go back to Main Street and congregate, enjoy the fair weather. It's nice for the city to have that. I am doing a ball drop with Austin, so everybody understands it, December, of course, 31st. As soon as 12:01, I'm done, I'm gonna shot and go home. But it's, I told Austin I would help out to some promotions, to make it happen from people from our community businesses that have helped year after year with that fundraiser. We also had to come up with money for the fireworks, so I will help them with that. Between the two cities, we go right at the bridge. It's a really nice night. It basically closes off North Tonawanda. It's not on our side, but we open up the Gateway Harbor on the top on our side. It'll be a nice event. And then Michael, do you have an update on Spalding at all? Update for everybody?
Sure, on the Simmer Crane, the property next to Simmer's Crane. You're just about ready to close. They need 4 more things. We got their title insurance. Talked to Adam tonight about one of the things they want. Statement that there's no property taxes due on the property, which there isn't. We own it. Don't pay taxes on it, but we're getting that. Brittany's checking with the county to get 2 things from them, and then we should hopefully be ready to close shortly. We filed a resolution with Mario for the next meeting, authorizing the mayor to sign all the necessary closing documents. On the
10 acres.
10 acres, we got a letter of intent. We reviewed the letter of intent. There's a couple of things that I discussed with the mayor tonight. We don't like in the proposal that has to be changed, so we're gonna contact the purchaser, prepare a contract and change these couple things on the price and the word usable acres. They only want to pay for usable acres. And we don't know what usable means. And we're selling them 10 acres period, so the price of $30,000 an acre, that's what the council sets, and that's what we're doing. We're not gonna play this game with, well, 2 of the acres aren't usable, so the price should be reduced. So that's our problem with that. The mayor's already confirmed with the building department that the proposed use for the 10 acres is acceptable under the Spalding Commerce zoning restriction.
What do they want to put there?
All right, I can read it to you. That's what I was doing. The development plan calls for a 30,000 square foot athletic facility with an outdoor sports arena with lights for rugby and other sports, soccer, yada, yada. And they want a significant portion of the building to be used for assistance, stretch, recovery, and wellness building. So people like athletes want to need the recovery, knees, hips, shoulders, and be like a small hospital there where they're doing all the work there on premises, on the ground. No building underneath, no building really on top, it's a single story, so it does fit all the criteria that we need to satisfy Spalding, so it's a good fit.
Is that the rest of the property, 10 acres?
All 10 acres, yeah, all the 10 acres.
So behind Milton Cat, going towards Erie,
Right,
there's a holding pond. Looks like a drainage ditch and
that's all, yeah,
Okay, is that part of Milton Cat or is that part of the city?
that's by the city.
So when they talk about 10 acres and they talk about usable versus unusable, are they gonna have to put some kind of drainage pond in like that also?
No, you know where the power lines run down?
Yeah, right down the
Okay,
middle.
so they're taking the High Street Park, 10 acres. That's
Yeah.
10 acres on that side.
Yeah.
So they're going from Hackett all the way down to that street.
Yeah.
The town of the housing. On the High Street side, that's what they take.
So what would be, and I'm just speculating, what would be considered unusable? Like a pond that they have to put in, like a drainage pond?
Drainage pond, utility poles.
So they, so basically
easements,
that's.
sewer.
Sewers, yeah.
So,
nothing.
so what are we talking, maybe an acre or two?
I didn't think there was anything there about, Chris, it was used the parking lot in the past, there's nothing in it.
No, that's the Simmer Spring, the one on Hines Street though, there's the
That's
power
what I'm
line
saying,
right down.
just the power lines.
Right, but even if, so he's saying he adds up all the square footage of that power line equals 1 acre. He wants to pay for 9 and get 10, but
Correct.
he's unusable with power lines.
Correct.
Well, we don't know what their definition of unusable.
We don't know that is, but.
Well, that's why we have a problem with it.
Right, but once you hash that out and have that discussion, if they say what their definition of unusual is and why, that's still on the table, then, right? We're not gonna shoot down a project because they wanna pay for 9
Well,
and
we're
use
gonna,
10.
we'd have to come back for the
Yeah,
council.
okay.
The council said $30,000 an acre.
Correct.
Right.
We'd have to,
Yeah,
We'll review,
amend, we'd have to amend our resolution.
Well, we didn't include that right away, that's a right of way, so it's actually from the power lines out to the street, there's nothing there, so it does not include the power.
right,
would say,
It's a right of way.
it's a right of way for grid, isn't it?
Yes.
That's not city property.
No, it's a right of way.
So that property is not even for
It's not
sale
even included in
to be
it.
considered, so to say
Well,
that's,
it would be interesting to see what they are, why are they saying unusual?
they may not know that that.
It's not part of the sale.
Effectively not.
Or it might be because of a drainage pond or something they wanna put in, because that one behind Milton Cat is pretty significant. And
Yes.
it's unusable area, that, I would say, I'm not
It is
really,
nothing.
that's unusable, because the drainage pond's got a sidewalk goes around it. So if they're saying, hey, I gotta put one of those in too, and I'm not gonna be able to use that acre of drainage pond, and maybe they don't wanna pay for it, but. It sounds like a great project to bring here.
It does. I mean, they're gonna get their own crowd here, not us,
Well, I think that drainage pond, that was for that whole area, wasn't
the whole
the
area.
specs of the whole area, so why would they even? Need them?
So I think it's exciting, turn, property that we have into revenue, we were hoping for this years ago, but now it's materialized now, which is good, so better now than,
Then how much is remaining on the other side?
well, we've got, for my question for Mike is, can we go after, the company that bought Polini and sitting on that property? Can't we go after them?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's go after them, because they're doing nothing.
Was the sale ever finalized with the county? I know there was a hiccup with the county. With the deed.
What you mean?
So,
On 77 Young Street.
no, when Paolini sold it to his friend, there's an issue. Well, that's what they had told me initially when we inquired.
I never heard of
No,
that.
Oh,
If
okay.
there's something
So,
wrong with
at
the
the
deed,
same
I
time-
can-
Financing issue. Maybe, but that's, we don't.
Yeah, he bought the 4 acres. What they wanted to
Okay, so
do,
the sale is
Yeah,
final.
we don't have any-
Fine,
yeah.
they wanted to build outdoor stores like on Young Street, and it's not permittable to installing. Which is a brownfield site, so you can't put that type of outdoor storage. With the, above ground sheds, so they couldn't do it, and they backed away now. So the old Fellini site, they're just sitting. We need something to happen. It's a mess looking.
So what is, how many acres are on that side?
Well, 4 acres that they bought, then there's another 6 down the other end that they were interested in. Now, since we said no, we turned them down due to the brownfield spec, you cannot build, because I'm not interested. So now, that 6 is open, that's the last 6 acres that we'll have to deal with, because we sold, those 4 are sold. Those 4 acres that gentleman owns, that's theirs, not ours, they own that property, but we should have a right of some type of a reverter clause that they don't do nothing for a certain amount of years and come back to us.
Right, we'll look into it.
Okay, good, thanks.
We also-
It might be, some reason Hillview starts too.
So I think to answer your question, there's 16 acres. 10 of which were received in.
I didn't think that, I thought it was 8.
No, 8 on one side,
No.
and then 10 on the other side. And we do that through,
Pyramid?
pyramid, really. Fields,
So there's still 6 remaining.
now that they're not gonna build, we took them. Like 2 weeks ago, we got to put them, because they went to build something that was illegal on it.
Believe it.
Well,
Well,
the people bought Polini, right?
yeah, so they wanted the additional 6
So I need some sense.
and said no.
Right, we said they had to.
So therefore plus 6.
Well, their 4 is already sold to them.
Correct.
We want that back if we're gonna build.
You're asking, so you're asking to try to get 10 acres back.
We're creating other David homes if we don't.
Yeah.
Then what do we do with it? But
Anything else?
I-
Is Dave out there? We want to talk about the email. Chris.
Yeah, Dave wrote back to me.
Oh, we did?
Well, just said he sent the crews out as early as possible, and I'm pretty sure it was a holiday, Thanksgiving.
On the day after, right?
Yeah, well, it was Friday, the email from the person who was talking about late Friday, but the snow came in what, Thursday night?
I don't even remember.
I just wanted to get
No,
your
I think-
comments,
Wednesday, Wednesday middle of the night, so yeah, Thursday morning.
Right.
I just wanted to get your comments on because of its official correspondence.
Okay, yeah, we assess the situation, we send crews out when necessary, so I mean, you can't please everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, okay, alright, anything else? Alright, I'll make a motion to adjourn our informal going to our formal, go to second. Second from Ron, all those in favor?
I'm sure you then. I don't drink. That's all. No, not for me anyway. Next day headache is not. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be on my. You know, I would drink more, or if I was drinking. No, I didn't. That's why I said. Oh, there's something.
I know who it does.
We're not coming back. Hey, when everybody says.
Just do.
Just making sure I got it straight. He's in the exclusive.
All right. Dude, that's not an excuse.
No, it's not.
It's like, what club? I want to be part of it.
We've already done one, I know you.
We didn't start. Right, and we
Yeah.
didn't start a new term.
Yeah.
I'm a holder. In the holder, we didn't start a new term.
Yeah.
We're on the same term.
We talked about.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing, Adam said. Well, trying to get this.
No, I think our charter says specific.
6-year term.
Yeah.
That's what I read.
Yeah.
If he's a.
But I'm not sure that it's. I don't think this means that you do 6-year term. I mean,
He said you can't, so yeah, hire a carriage. Your competitor. So we're gonna talk to some. These guys use this fine. Wow.
Hey, I'm muted. Can you hear us now?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hear me now.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's call the meeting of the City of Tonawanda Council to order at 6:39 PM. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Sheasley.
Here.
Fisher.
Here.
Ronstadt.
Here.
Mylum. Cook.
Here, please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag
United States. To the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. All right, communications from the mayor have been ordered and filed. Communications from city officials and correspondents have also been ordered and filed. Common Council is not going into executive session. At this time, we'll now take comments by the public on the resolutions. Those that wish to address the council, please approach the microphone on the resolutions. For those that are joining us virtually, there's a spot for you to raise your hand. Please do so, and the clerk will call upon you. Mr. Clerk, any resident wishing to address the council on the resolutions?
No, Madam President.
Okay, we'll proceed.
Resolution number 1 by Councilmember Mylum.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that, President.
Second by Mr. Rautenstrau.
Resolved that the Common Council minutes from November 18th, 2025 be accepted as filed.
Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Sheasley.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Ronstadt.
Aye.
Mylum.
Aye.
Are you abstaining, Madam President?
No, you haven't called my name yet.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you were going to vote on the minutes.
I can vote on.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
And then for the second resolution, I didn't note who the sponsor is.
Councilman Sheasley.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Clerk. Mr. Clerk, I have a motion on the floor by Councilman Rautenstrau.
Readings 2 through 5.
Waive readings 2 through 5. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Sheasley. Mr. Clerk, call the roll.
Sheasley.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Ronstadt.
Aye.
Mylum.
Aye.
Cook.
I declare waiving the reading adopted.
Resolution number 2 by Councilmember Sheasley.
Is there a second? I'll second. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Sheasley.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Ronstadt.
Aye.
Mylum.
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 3 by Councilmember Fisher.
Second by Councilmember Rautenstrau. Comments or questions?
Comment, Madam President.
Mr. Rautenstrau?
I just want to say thank you to Ordinance Chelsea for leading this and yours, trying to put this out there, putting information out there and presentations to the council. I think this would be a great addition to the city, and I think we all know our city needs some more things for our kids to do. Thank you for your efforts.
Thank you, Mr. Rautenstrau. Any other comments? Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Sheasley.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Ronstadt.
Aye.
Mylum.
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 4 by the council.
Seconded by the council. Comments or questions? Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Sheasley.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Ronstadt.
Aye.
Mylum.
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 5 by Councilmember Rautenstrau.
Do we have a second? Seconded by Mr. Mylum. Comments or questions? Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Sheasley.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Rautenstrau.
Aye.
Mylum. Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted. At this time, we'll now take comments by the public following the resolutions. For those that are joining us virtually, there's a spot for you to raise your hand. For those that are joining us in person, please approach the microphone.
Lindsay Brown, JLC 203 Rogers. Thank you to everyone who's supported this nature play space over the last 5 or 6 years. I'm excited for this opportunity to bring a nature play space to our city. Now, just the physical, mental, and social benefits children will experience through this space. It's also an exciting opportunity for the city as it will enhance our tourism and bring a unique playful space for our area. So thank you for passing this resolution, and I can't wait to see this vision and action come to life in the near future.
Thank you, Lindsay. Any other comments? Mr. Clerk, we have a comment on the floor.
I don't know if this comment is necessary. It's just general. Is it okay now?
Yeah. Yes.
My name is Timothy Priano, and I am about to speak about practical steps we can take to strengthen our city's long-term financial health. The adoption of the budget deliberations sessions. Every year, the council faces rising costs, difficult trade-offs, and pressure to maintain essential services that our residents rely on. At the same time, the public wants more transparencies, and our departments want a process that is accurate, reflects their needs. Without a more open and structured way to work through the budget, we end up reacting to financial pressures instead of planning on long-term stability. Budget deliberation sessions offer a better path. These are structured public discussions held before the budget is finalized. That they bring residents, department heads, and elected officials together to look at the financial landscape clearly, where our revenues come from and what costs drivers are rising, and what our real priorities must be. The goal is simple: to move the presenting a budget to co-create a budget within the community. These sessions help us examine essential services, consider future obligations, and identify solutions, not just cuts. They also reduce the frustration and conflicts that occur later at budget hearings, because people feel informed and included early in the process. Important deliberation sessions support the financial health of the city by making sure our choices are rooted in accurate information, community priorities, and long-term planning. If we need to raise revenue, maintain service, or invest strategically to avoid higher costs down the road, these conversations make that clear, both to you and the residents you serve. I respectfully ask the council to consider piloting budget deliberation sessions this year. This is a constructive, transparent, and community-driven way to build trust, strengthen our economic outlook, and ensure that our budget reflects the values and needs of every resident. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Any other comments? Mr. Clerk, any resident joining us virtually wish to address the council?
No, Madam President, there's no one.
Okay. Is there a representative here from the Parks and Rec by chance? Oh, okay, okay, all right. All right. I was told you weren't coming until around 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, thank you for being early.
I ran here.
Thank you, thank you. All right, at this time, I'd like to turn it over to the mayor for his certificate of recognition.
Thank you, Chris. Traditionally, what we've been doing is businesses, but I think it's about time we said thank you to our own Parks Department and Recs. In appreciation of their exceptional work maintaining the city of Tonawanda parks, rails and trails, facilities, and in recognition of being named Tree City USA for the last 4 years. I'm sure longer, but the 4 years that I've been here. as well as 911 Park being named the best of Buffalo, 716 by Buffalo News. We commend the City of Tonawanda Parks Department and Recreation Department for their dedication and professionalism. Now, the Tree City USA is not just a name. You take down trees of concerns, liability that may fall. You also take care of dead tree infested with insect activity. You also turn around and replant hundreds of trees every single year. So with that being said, I just want to say, give this to you in recognition that has seen what you do. So thank you.
You can.
I will. Thank you, everybody.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Sheasley,
I'm good.
Mr. Fisher.
This week's Chris Fisher Gives Back went to Emmanuel Lutheran Church. I just want to say a few comments since we're missing some people for the last council meeting and the budget hearing before that. With the election behind us and a new mayor on the way, I had to wait till after election day to make this address, or my comments would be construed as electioneering. There's a divisiveness between the mayor's office and the council. Mayor says it shouldn't be us against them. Let's work together. But dating back to November 21st, 2023, when the council was Lalanich, Nocera, Rossenstock, Milam, President Cook, the mayor even made a comment, quote, "So we need to change the way," Sean's right, "we need to change the way we are doing business. We need to work together." Mayor's been blaming the council and the "we need to work together" angle since 2023. Two different councils, two different council majorities, nothing's changed. You got to be able to hit CC on an email for transparency. You can't have you, your admin assistant, and the council president alone in your office with the door closed and tell us what's the most transparent administration we've had. We're 28 days away from that coming to an end. Letting the city employee actively campaign while working on duty in a city park at a city event because that person was campaigning for someone that was on your slate, that's not fair. That's a disservice to our residents. And you can parade that person and their friends into this meeting, let them say their piece, but at the end of the day, it's wrong. And if I saw a member that I was campaigning with and they were doing that, I would have called them out. No, nothing, not in your administration, nothing to see here. Calling a county legislator to hold a press conference at the Ellie on October 28th, which still has not had anything done to it since that press conference other than a fence put around it. And the legislator had nothing to do with it. The DRI money came from Kathy Hochul, not the county. And technically, if a mayor deserves credit for the DRI, it would technically belong to Rick Davis. But the city got the benefit. That's what counts. But you got to give credit where credit's due. I have no problem saying thank you to Kathy Hochul for the DRI money. On election day, firefighters Haskell and Malley were promoted. And congratulations to both of them. We talked about this at the last meeting, but none of the council members were notified. Again, transparency. All you had to do was hit CC on an email. I could have shared it. The council president has these made up liaison assignments. I'm the fire liaison. Yeah, no text, no tweet, no email, nothing to say that a promotion ceremony was going to take place. The Veteran of the Month program was created by me and you, Fisher and White, a veteran and a mayor working together for the city of Tonawanda veterans. And again, if you want to be technical, it was actually created by New York State Senator Chris Jacobs. We just continued it after he went on to other things. But you politicized it, used it for more than personal gain, used it for a photo op. Then used that photo op and put the PVA president on one of your flyers, disrespecting the Veteran of the Month program. Rather than this, acknowledge it was wrong. You've now created divisiveness around the police department and their promotion process. On January 6th, we're going to see the new council. We're going to have new rules. We're going to have new ideas. And I look forward to the future of Tonawanda. Thank you.
Mr. Fisher, Mr. Rounstrau.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rounstrau. Mayor.
Yeah, I do got a couple of things. Of course, when I wasn't here, let's pick on the guy who's not here. First of all, I did not veto the resolutions, the two resolutions, because number one, it's not mine no more. It's now the council's. I didn't agree with it, especially taking money out of retirement. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Eliminating the reassessment. All you're doing is kicking the can down the road. Every 4 years, the state recommends we do it. So it was up for 2025, going into 2026. You pay for it in 26, and it's done in 27. So now you're going to pay for it in 26, and it's going to be a year behind. So bottom line is you're just kicking the can down the road. And you know what? You're going to be in the same situation before, below 60%, and everybody's going to complain. Park cameras. These cameras are put into place to protect our parks, our Gateway Harbor property, and our residents. And we're paid through grants, and we just slashed them. You don't slash a budget, you carve it. And that's what we did. We shot from our hip. $30 million budget. We took 600,000 out where we think we can. Well, you're not insurance people. Be careful. We're self-insured. They'll come back and slap you in the butt because a lot of these hospital coverages, it's very volatile. That industry, the RX industry is very volatile and you need to be careful. Increasing the taxes, something I did never want to do to our citizens. Going to a 4.5%, I didn't agree with it. Mr. Fisher about the fire department promotions, wasn't my office. I don't do the invites. If you have a problem with that, about the invites, my suggestion is to speak with the fire department. Find out why you weren't invited. Councilman Sheasley spoke of the budget in the last 4 years and he said they stunk. Well, he didn't really actually use stunk. I am going to be respectful for the council chambers and just say they stunk. That's what his terminology was. But out of the last 4 years or 3 years, the council approved them. They approved them. Majority approved those budgets. In fact, Mr. Sheasley, our first ward council person, said they stunk. He was one that said, I agree with it. So be careful when you make comments because they're not true. The fact is I do not do anything without legal direction. Melanie Beardsley's been on a legal council and she was my liaison for going to the union negotiations. In fact, she came to an exec meeting and spoke to the council on what we were planning to do. So when the council says, we didn't know what the mayor was doing, it's false because they did know and they were brought up to date from Melanie. So, you know what, it's so sad and perception is the whole fact. Just be careful, look at both sides and get the facts. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I have nothing for this evening. Thank everybody for coming. With that said, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn. I have a second.
Okay.
Second by Mr. Sheasley. All those in favor?
Aye. Thanks. Truthfulness. Our savings account.